winners of the USAC National Series. It is a who's who of open wheel racing. It's almost chilling. Names who picked off one or several wins. Most picked up wins in all the divisions as the field gets into that most impressive formation in all of auto racing. They get full line on the back straightaway to salute you here at the Big E. They're coming your way, race fans. Get on up this time by. Up on your seats. Up on your big cone. Stand and wave and make some noise. Here at the 37th Morristown Nationals. It is Open Wheel Showtime! Contenders, Patrick. Mile by.
Again, I just draw your attention, and we did it during the lineup. To row number 7, not only do we have the national point leader, but a guy who's got brave in his middle name in terms of Jason McDougall. If they are not going to sit back and wait, they're going to make something happen.
They have to with fast car in front of the field. So many fast. There could be a lot of fast. All year long, there's going to be some that's how this works. One lap country. This time we show, next time we go for 25 laps at the Big E.
Kevin Thomas Jr. out on the high side as you see him right here. His tire's cool, but he is doing a little searching.
Holly Shelton looking to make history. She starts from the pole. She keeps so close over a year ago. Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
Spectacular battle with Rico April. Up on the others were in that race.
Justin Brandbash just one win this year out of Nebraska with the Jefferson County Fair back in July. In your front row. take another crown jewel here. Oh, it was September.
Oh, no kidding. And of course, he was August primarily with Chad Cook. We were teasing him about that, but he's already
side of the south. There's 2 laps in. We're going straight up single file. Dustin Brand in the 17th piece. Brady Pickett in the second spot. Ollie Sheldon sits third. Courtney fourth. Chad Bowden in fifth spot early on. 23 laps to go. Coming back to Brady. Another lap in, 3 scores now, 22 to go. Off to a slow start here. It's at Lyman's pit area, right? You can see it in terms of left, but just can't quite get it to the entrance. Push through, we'll get there, try and guide that good entrance. The 8% block. Electrified Masters, NIMS, open 39. Came back from injury, suffered back to the race going on. His first race turned out after injury was his first national win at Orlando Speedway in Pennsylvania. Favorite new racetrack I got.
That was fantastic, absolutely. You gotta be on your toes the entire time. Going back to Brady Pickett and the fact that you made that comment, and I remember when you made it in Indianapolis, you know, on one hand, you're thinking, well, this is not the first time of year, and then you look, and he's second in points.
He's been
there 12 times.
That's right. Never had the wins to show you that all of the take going into the straight up here. Something happening as far as what happened.
It's going to take there's some work yet to be done.
Well, Stevie's in 11th right now, but they're early on Brady in second spot. We are in the twilight of USAC National Midget season. Sunday, October 21st, the Jason Duckford Memorial at the Lincoln County Speedway, southeastern of Illinois. And off to the west coast to finish off the season, Saturday, November 17th, in Bakersfield, California, Bakersfield Speedway. And on Turkey night in Ventura, the Bank of the Pacific, Turkey got 33, no crowd. Champion, of course, the next best to that. It's not something that
Not to be a race next to the Turkey Set Championship. But Logan Seavey, if he won't serve, he'll be a great champ.
He's got a hold serve.
That game was 50 between Baldwin and this future event.
He is climbing out of the vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow.
Already digged up.
Heart-stopping moment, yeah, about a month ago with the All-Star Circuit Champions with the wing on. Spencer Basin, kind of a strange deal. Hurt his tibia, fibia, I do believe. As we mentioned earlier, with the crutches, trying not to use them. And he said, I felt good enough to go racing here tonight. Boy, he was right in there getting the mix. Bounced off that wall right there, almost past the Eldora paint. There are the letters for Eldora in turn 1, and from there just tearing down in the middle in turns 1 and 2. A very scary and violent looking tumble to the infield, but great to see Spencer out of the vehicle and Eldora Speedway safety crew, Johnny on the spot to take care of things. Very, very wild incident. 9 laps in, 16 to go in this Midget lane.
Very mature young man from Lebanon, Indiana, who did get under the tutelage of Don and Mel Kenyon. Family really was not all that involved in racing when he started out, but he came through the ranks through the quarter midget micros, etc. Is the 2017 national champion.
So track crews kind of combing the grounds over there in turn 1, checking the track for any parts, pieces, or fluids. Boy, it would be easy to believe there are pieces down as that car went flying, absorbing its impact, tumbles in the middle of the air, stuff spinning off the vehicle in the middle of the corner.
You know, we've seen this 1,000 times in a race like that where it looks like there's multiple grooves. Sometimes the driver gets in a groove and they have to be patient and stay with it to make it work. And I have to tell you that I thought that the groove that Holly was in, which was much more of a lower groove, had the potential ultimately to pay off if she stuck with it. That's part of the deal.
You can see up on the video board over in turn 2, work being done. Tow truck already backing up to Spencer Baston's car. Look at that mangled piece of metal. Sitting on the track, yet a heap. Not a straight piece on that Craftsman Tools 97 car. And that's a tough way to end the night for the birthday boy, Spencer Baston.
And gentlemen, you talked about all the parts and pieces that they were picking up on the racetrack. There were at least 3 or 4 different Eldora Speedway safety crew teams that had their hands full of different parts and pieces over in turn number 1 and 2. So I got a replay up on the board in turn 2.
That replay just backs up what we were talking about. What an enormous impact and wild ride for Lebanon, Indiana, Spencer Baston, last year's national champion. Again, hey, mighty, look at that thing catch, flip, got high in the air as well. There it goes, hanging on the hook and headed towards the pit area. Track crew finishing up over there in turn 1. Push trucks heading out to the track to pick up the remaining cars on track. 16 laps to go in this 25-lapper for the USAC National Midgets.
It's another reminder that you just can't have too many push trucks, let me rephrase, push trucks that know what they're doing. And the fact that we had so many people on the track there picking up the parts and pieces, doing their respective jobs, is going to give us the opportunity to get back into the fray a little bit quicker. And just amazing how quick and darty the midgets are when in a pack like that. They just have to stay on top of the wheel,
and
things happen everywhere.
The razor thin line between on the edge and over the edge, especially here in the Big E. That's the way it's been. It's nothing new. It's where the bold shall ride there, and sometimes it works and sometimes it don't.
Many of the great fans of USAC Racing Hill will remember Brian Hayden. Brian still races here and there, finished as high as 3rd in USAC sprint car points, I believe, in 95 or 96 as a privateer, which meant he went and ran the pavement, which was unusual for him. I talked with him about Winchester Speedway, and he says, the deal at Winchester is, and you can insert Eldora here, is that in order to go fast, you have to scare yourself a little. And I'm not willing to do that at this point. Which was one of the more honest statements I've ever heard from a racetrack. We are yellow.
Yellow light is on, yellow flag in the air. Very soon the cars will push back. I think AJ points that once too. There's a bunch of brave heroes out there. Every one of them has been scared in a race car, so unfortunately they haven't been out there about this way up. But their lives have been scared.
Keith Rabbit, of course, his father was an outstanding woman and all there. And he took the in America, he serves. It was one of the GTPs in the last time. Well, for me, the George race, it was pretty normal. It was 99% boring and 1% pure terror.
So the field pushing back away. It might be hard to shake them. Fast. Battle has that might have really got a chance.
Teammates said we know in one of the I don't blame them, but I do know full well, in this case, they are going to go have one wrong. There's no way to
Stevie's clearly makes